I'm standing in the streets of San Francisco and I need to hail a taxi, something that everyone normally does on a daily basis. But today, it's going to be something special because it's going to be a fully autonomous taxi. So I put in the app my address, and here my taxi has arrived, and it has DK on the front telling me that it's my taxi, and I'm going to unlock the taxi. If I can't find the taxi, by the way, I press honk the horn. Works. And here I press unlock, and look what happens. Driver seat open, back seat open. So I'm going to go into the passenger front seat. I'm in the cab, no driver. Feels spooky. But I press start ride. First, a few instructions.
Heading to Coit Tower. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
It is indeed.
For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
Here we come to a light. The indicators are turning right, and nobody by the steering wheel. And here the car turns, and he's on my way. So what I think of this experience, first of all, it's overwhelming. I'm so used to seeing somebody sitting next to me driving the car. My mind is grappling, struggling to actually get used to this concept of a car going on its own. And what does it mean if everyone gets a car like this, which I think will be the future? Life will change drastically. People will be able to get in the car in the morning, the car will take them to work, and then they'll go back home and take the kids to school. There'll be much less accidents, because most accidents happen when people were not paying attention, they were distracted. The car doesn't have it. He's not going to send a text and get distracted. He doesn't have a concept of getting up in the morning on the wrong side and therefore being upset. Unbelievable. And parking, think about parking. No issue. Parking is such a struggle, especially in busy cities. The car can park itself far away, or it can just go on another trip. I think of many more things, but you know what? Let's focus on the spirituality, what this means, because our rabbis teach us, especially the Baal Shem Tov, that anything a Jew sees or experiences, he must learn a lesson in serving Hashem. And if there's a connection to the Parsha, how much more so? So two things come to mind when I think about what message can I learn from this spiritually. The first, vision. This car is all about vision. The creators of this concept must have had such tremendous vision to think about the future, to think about how society will change with all the problems, and I'm sure there were probably many problems getting this going. Like, for example, who should pay if there's an accident? Who bears responsibility if there's a violation of traffic laws? But I'm sure with the vision they were able to overcome all these problems. Tremendous vision. Indeed, this week's parasha is the same thing. The parasha is Parshat Re'eh. Re'eh means to see, but it can also mean a vision. And Moshe Rabbeinu tells the Jewish people, Re'eh limadati etchem chukim u'mishpatim. See, I have taught you laws and rules. Why see? It should be here. Listen, pay attention. Why see? Perhaps Moshe is saying, have the vision. Because if we have the vision of Torah mitzvot, if we can see, maybe hard, maybe tough, but you have the vision, you understand that keeping Torah mitzvot is what is going to make you successful and prosperous for not only you, but the entire society. That's the first thing. And the second, perhaps even more important, is when you come to think about how this car works, is to do with the cameras. It has cameras all over, all around. And every camera is important. If one camera stops working, this could be very dangerous. Not only is every camera important, what's also most important is that all cameras talk to each other and work in union. That's the key, that's the secret to the success of this technology. I think it's the exact same thing for us as Jewish people. The Torah tells us, as we said, Re'eh limadati etchem chukim mishpatim. Re'eh is in singular, etchem is in plural. And how can the verse skip from singular to plural? Perhaps this is what Moshe Rabbeinu is teaching us. Re'eh, see, like a camera, each one of us is important, and without each one not doing his job, being the camera, seeing what's needed to be done, it's not going to work. Number two, etchem, it needs to be in unison, needs to be together, unity. All cameras, all of us, Am Yisrael, need to work together, and that's the success. And you know what's fascinating? When all cameras are working together, when there's unity, there's no need to sit in this driver's seat. It drives on its own. It does what it needs to do without hard work from us. Perhaps Hashem is teaching us this message. If we want to feel that Hashem is in the driver's seat in a way that it's tangible, that we see everything is going easy, and we don't need to work hard because Hashem is doing everything for us, we need to be in unity like all these cameras that are working in unity. Wow, what an experience. Talk about the days of becoming a Mashiach. when things will all be done automatically, I think I just had a taster of that. May it be the will of Hashem that this happens speedily in our days, and we'll experience it in all areas of life. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom. Oh, bye-bye, car. See you later.